Okay, so I just want to do a reading on Barr. He has declared that the election it has no fraud. So this is countering the message that Trump's been putting out there. What I want to know is Barr finally backing away from Trump, breaking away, seeking? I felt like he would do this at some point, that he's going to be thinking of whatever his future is going to be. And I think a lot of these people are going to be trying to do that now, trying to kind of backpedal. But let's just see, because I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. What's Barr up to with regard to making the statement that the election wasn't fraudulent? So show us Bill Barr. What's going on with him? What's happening with Bill Barr? Now, I think in my last reading I spoke that at one of the last readings I did on him, that he would be kind of stepping back. At least I thought I said as much. He's kind of done that until more recently. We've heard he's kind of popped his head out here and there, and now he's really stuck his neck out with this, because we know that 45 will not be happy with that comment. So what's going on? Bill Barr. I'm trying to zone in, so give me a moment. Shifting gears. Bill Barr. What's going on, Barr, with this announcement? Why is Bill Barr making this announcement right now? What is happening, Tarot? And I ask for my ancestors, the Creator, and my spiritual helpers to please help me, because I know I need it, to interpret this correctly. Clarity. He is making a stand now. I think this is trying to definitely make a very clear statement. And I also believe this is definitely a move to as a breakaway, perhaps, from Trump, because it's a card of, it can be like severing. The Knight of Cups and Justice. I think this is him severing, trying to draw a line or some kind of boundary between him and Trump. This is his attempt to, I think, accentuate that there is some sort of a line between them. And this is his, I think, attempt to play from what he thinks is the middle point. Two ends, in my opinion. And that's why we have also the Justice card. I think it's totally a move on his part to cover his own hide. And I believe that is because he knows there's going to be now legal litigation. And I believe he wants to distance himself from it. Yeah, he wants to expand his horizons for that, so that he can have maybe be able to work somewhere else. Truly. And so he's been in a position and is in a position of projecting a different viewpoint through media and some sort of a delay, a hold, or sacrifice. Let's just see. But he's got to make the concession. I think he's going to push that narrative. This is also, I think Barr doesn't want to be out in the cold completely. He realizes that the public sentiment isn't welcoming toward this administration and Trump, and I think he's trying to preserve his ability to have some kind of employment or ability to live in this life after Trump, so to speak. Another one that's I see him, this is also, I feel like, indicating to me he's not going to perhaps be acting on what Trump wants at this point now. He is definitely trying to calculate and keep from being somebody that is, totally rejected. I think he's afraid of that, actually. So he is looking to, I think, try to play both ends against, from his position truly in the middle. He thinks he can do that. But it's futile. Cruelty's been done. Still holding on. Really, I think he also may feel that Trump is just stalling and holding on. And in a way, he's not that much different. He's trying to preserve his own hide. But he will go back underground. It looks like another retreat is coming with Barr. And this is about something to do, I think, with the pandemic and some sort of offer. When I go down this way, I feel like this Five of Pentacles and the Four of Swords could be about the pandemic. Is this making an offering or a statement? I'm not sure. Coming forward. Because this definitely has to do with not feeling well and retreating. Unless this is a health matter that he is going to use to try perhaps and keep himself from facing stuff. I'm not sure. I'm just looking. Yeah, he's really looking. Boy, is he a shrewd creeper. He's looking to try to ride this out. Try to preserve that he will survive this, so to speak, because of like political, things that he'd be held accountable for. But I see him just retreating. He holds on. He's a mean-spirited man. Shows here that he's not very nice. He's holding on to something, and there's a lot of a grudge. Well, Trump will definitely hold a grudge with him after this. So I see him retreating and moving. I think actually physically leaving Washington, perhaps, with that Six of Swords. Doesn't want to be in that environment. As it's super sneaky. He's looking at the legal angles of this. Let's just pull a couple more cards for Barr. He's going to have loss with the Five of Cups and the Knight of Swords. I believe this is investigating. He comes under investigation. I get a feeling of he is grieving, he is mourning, depressed. So he may move, but I feel like there's depression, possible investigation, because there are the legal cards there, and we do have that Knight of Swords, which is it's aggressive and it's assertive. But I see grief around this. And like he's been in a retreat stance, in a grieving mode of some kind, and yet I feel like then activity kicks back up for him, and he's wanting to get away, to abandon, not to have any connection, and looking at making a new start somewhere, maybe a new job. I'm not sure where he thinks he's going to go, but I believe he is looking to go somewhere else under some new project or work where he can earn money. He is going to be on the defense. And, I don't know that he's going to be able to really completely pull himself and separate himself away from what he's done. He just doesn't seem to understand that. I see a tremendous amount of stress and pressure on him, I'm sure to do with the work that he's done under Trump. To me, this is again the manipulation and causing damage. He's still in a manipulative mode, of course. He's a very manipulative person. He's manipulating right now. It's all, these people really, it's all about trying to get through this and so that they can have work and some kind of life. They are going to try, many of them are going to try and skip past this and literally, I think, try and go somewhere else. Wherever that somewhere else is, I don't know. But I see them wanting to get away from like the leave it all behind card and get away, go somewhere else, make a new start. But it doesn't look like that start is going to happen because there's too much baggage. There's too much manipulation that's gone on. Yep. And so then there is Judgment and the Empress. I feel like it's going to definitely be a radical change where I believe there's going to women in power and women in society. I get the Empress card, and I get the card with Biden the death card, but I don't believe that that's Biden's death. I feel like this is about Biden's coming in will mark a significant change. I mean, a total change from what we've had in the last 4 years. And this is also, I believe, society and the world and women especially waking up to reclaim their power. And he is judged. And I believe this is the new start, with the Biden administration. Biden marks the new era. I think he's going to try to be the hermit. He might try and literally go to another country. I'm not sure. With that Fool card and the hermit, even if he is within America, I think he will try to be in a remote place. Because society and I feel that this is also a look at economic. What is that? That could be the help. What is this? There's something about giving money. Maybe donations. What's going on? Oh. He has some kind of idea that he's going to, it looks like to me, be able to fulfill some kind of path of independent work. But this guy's cuckoo. He's dreaming. He's just not. I think he's maybe not being practical here. He's looking to work outside of where he has worked. He has some notion of becoming independently wealthy, but he's extremely worried about success, and I think information, maybe it being revealed completely how involved he's been in, and he being held accountable would certainly, but there's so much stuff. I think it's going to take a little bit of time for them to get to him. But I do see him. This could be his daughter. I know that he has family also working in. There's something very sudden with her. She is being watchful. She might be trying to help her dad from, I don't know, will she remain in there after he goes? I don't think she's going to want to stay there. Well, maybe they as a family will come forward and try to come forward with information, because that's key. Yeah, it's about, he's trying to preserve, I think, livelihood for himself and that of, I'm sure, for the family that he has. I think he has a daughter or somebody working for Trump. And that's all I get out of this guy. He's looking to preserve himself. So I think he will distance himself more and more from Trump, because he knows that his window of time is shrinking. It's December now. So he must feel safe enough to come out and say this. There you have that reading. There's Barr. That's what I got for you. Wow, what a family. Gosh, these people just make me want to go take a hot shower. So I will see you in the next video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I do think that Barr will end up having some form of legal issue with what he's been involved in with this administration, and they will get to him. But I think the man is going to be sweating buckets. His life will not be pleasant. It looks to me like, unfortunately, for him, if you're him, he will be feeling like he is trying to keep his head above water, and only just. So I'll see you in the next video.